to But First Coffee, where life begins after coffee. Today I have another battle of the drugstore beauty products for you. This was one that I feel like it's the one that's been requested the most, which is why I did it. And it is Battle of the Drugstore Under Eye Concealers. If you are new to Battle of the Drugstore beauty products, basically I have 5 different beauty products of this category, which is under eye concealers, and I basically battle them out. I show you how they look when you apply them. I sort of tell you about them, how much do they cost, what do they claim to do, and then I tell you my opinions of each one as you get to see how it looks on my skin, and then I tell you which one I think won the battle. So let me introduce you to the contenders for this first round, and then we will get right into this battle. We will be battling Maybelline's Age Rewind Under Eye Eraser, as well as Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer. From Physicians Formula, I have the, let's see, what is this called? Concealer Twins, NYC's Liquid Concealer, and Revlon's Photo Ready Concealer Stick. So when each concealer goes into battle, I will tell you exactly which color I have and all of that sort of stuff. I picked these concealers sort of based on, I read a bunch of reviews and sort of picked ones that I thought people had thought were popular, and like always I tried to pick from a range of brands and a range of price points.
One other thing that I forgot to mention is that all of these concealers are applied to a completely makeup-free face using a small foundation brush and/or my finger.
Alright, so let's just get ready to rumble. Let's jump in to a battle of the drugstore under eye concealers, round 1.
First into the ring, we have Revlon's Photo Ready Concealer in Light. It retails for about $7 and is a stick concealer. It claims to camouflage dark under eye circles and erase imperfections anywhere that they appear, and it's also designed to look great in any lighting. The concealer is quite thick, so it does do a good job covering imperfections, and it blends really nicely with a damp foundation brush. The first day that I wore this concealer on my under eyes, literally every single time I looked in the mirror, I was like, whoa, my skin looks awesome. It really did a great job covering my under eyes and brightening them up to make them look good in any light. But my only issue was because it's so thick, it doesn't really blend seamlessly into the under eye area. The skin on my under eyes is not completely smooth, so I found that it kind of settled into some of my fine lines. I'll still definitely use this concealer under my eyes for nighttime looks or if I'm having my picture taken, because it does do a really good job making my whole face look brighter. But because it kind of clumps, I probably won't wear it day to day. Next up, we have Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Under Eye Eraser in the color Fair, which costs about $9. It has a micro corrector sponge applicator, which claims to fill in fine lines, and the formula has haloxyl, which says that it helps to fade dark circles over time. Additionally, the formula is designed to neutralize the dark circles, and it has a luminous touch to help brighten the area. Most people say they don't like the applicator of this concealer, and personally, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't hate it, but you can see that it did sort of make a mess when I was applying it. I kind of wish it was smaller. However, the formula of this concealer is kind of hard to beat. It is thick enough to cover, but it's smooth and fills in fine lines without settling into them. Additionally, the color is kind of perfect. It really brightens up the under eye area, and I find that it lasts well throughout the day with little need for touch-up. I really, really love this under eye concealer. Third into the ring, we have Physicians Formula Under Eye Concealer Twins, which retails for $8. It is hypoallergenic and a double-sided concealer with doe foot applicators. The first side has a yellow-toned concealer, which helps to hide the bluish under eye color, and the other side is a light concealer, which claims to cover the yellow as well as any minor skin imperfections. I really liked the way that the yellow-toned side covered up the bluish color of my under eyes a lot. However, I didn't find the light concealer side to be powerful enough to then cover up the yellow. So I was left with this sort of yellowish hue to my skin. I'll definitely use the yellow concealer for my days that my dark circles are really bad, but then I'll cover it up with a different concealer that can hide the yellow. But the wear of both of these concealers is really great, and they last throughout the day. Okay, our fourth contestant is Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the color Fair. It retails for about $8 and has a small doe foot applicator and boasts having no oils or waxes. The formula is designed to give natural coverage with lightweight pigments that allow the skin's natural beauty to shine through. Now, personally, I don't usually look for concealer that's going to let my natural skin shine through. I want something that's going to cover, but this concealer didn't disappoint. It actually does a really nice job covering up the dark circles while still feeling and looking light on the skin. This has been my go-to concealer for every day because of this. It's not strong enough for intensely dark circles or a full coverage look, but it's perfect for every day. Lastly, we have NYC's Liquid Concealer Into the Ring. I have the color medium and it costs $4. It has a large doe foot applicator that is said to be designed to help blend easily without any tugging or pulling. And the formula is enriched with vitamin A, C, and E to help protect against environmental damage. My first impression of this concealer was that I was impressed. For such a low price point, it really did a pretty good job covering my dark circles, and the formula seemed to be really smooth and creamy. The problem with this concealer came over time. After about 5 hours, I noticed that it had kind of melted away and clumped in near my fine lines. While the formula is quite nice, the wear and longevity isn't too stellar. I'm going to give it a few more tries and try setting it different ways to see if that helps, but my overall impression is mediocre.
Alright, that was all 5 of the Drugstore Under Eye Concealers duking it out in the ring. Let me know in the comments down below which one you thought was the winner, but I'm going to tell you which one I picked as the winner, the contender that will go on to round 2 to battle it out again. And the one that I have to pick is the Maybelline Age Rewind. I can never say this one right. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circles Eraser. I think that's the correct way to market this, but this is the one that I picked as the winner for a couple of reasons. The first thing I liked about this is I just like the formula. It's really creamy. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. I also love it because I think it does a good job erasing my dark circles, which is what it claims to do, and I also love the wear of this. It just lasts really nicely without clumping up or looking gross or any of that. So this is not to say, obviously, that this is the only one I liked. You heard me talk about all of the other ones, and they all had sort of some pros and some cons and all of that. Like I said, let me know in the comments down below which one you thought was the winner, and please let me know which drugstore concealer you guys would like to see go up against this one in round 2. Which ones would you like to see battled next? In case you have missed it, I have battled mascaras 2 times as well as liquid liners, and I will put all of those links in the down bar in case you've missed any of my drugstore battles. But let me know what else you would like to see battled in the comments down below. But that about does it for this battle. I really appreciate you guys stopping by to see my last 2 Battle of the Drugstore beauty products. You can click on the links down below. You can see round 2 of Battle of the Drugstore mascaras right here and round 1 of Battle of the Drugstore liquid liners right here. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. I think I already said that. I don't know. I'm really glad you guys stopped by. I hope you're having a super, super fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video.